Hello and welcome. You tune into News Now with me, Ankita Saxena. Well, the Maldivian President Muhammad Muizzu is on a state visit in India for 4 days. Just earlier today, he met the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, sounding optimistic about the two nations. He shared how he hopes for more Indians to tour the Maldives. A stark U-turn from the previous animosity. Remember, ties between India and the Maldives came under severe strain since Muizzu, known for his pro-China leaning, took charge of the top office in November. The two leaders signed many agreements today, including the UPI and higher investments. And well, let's go across and listen into this excerpt of the joint address by both the leaders today.
हमारी नेबरहुड फर्स्ट पॉलिसी और सागर विजन ने मालदीव का महत्वपूर्ण स्थान है इन दोनों में। भारत ने सदैव मालदीव के लिए फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डर की भूमिका निभाई है, चाहे मालदीव के लोगों के लिए एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज की जरूरत पूरा करना हो, प्राकृतिक आपदा के समय पीने का पानी उपलब्ध कराना हो, कोविड के समय वैक्सीन देने की बात हो। भारत ने हमेशा अपने पड़ोसी होने के दायित्व को निभाया है और आज हमने आपसी सहयोग को स्ट्रेटेजिक दिशा देने के लिए कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इकोनॉमिक और मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी पार्टनरशिप विजन अपनाया है।
India is a key partner in the socio-economic and infrastructure development of the Maldives and has stood by the Maldives during our times of need. I would like to thank Prime Minister Modi, the government and people of India for the generous assistance and cooperation extended to the Maldives over the years, including the recent budgetary support in form of rollover of the T-bills.
Well, let's go across to my colleague Sumita Karir, who's joining in with the details of this visit. Let's go across and take a look.
Yes, Ankita, in fact, let's first take a look at the MOUs that were signed between the two sides. Number one was the MOU, like, you were mentioning the launch of Rupay card in Maldives, the inauguration of a new runway. Then there is a currency swap agreement that Maldives has been looking to sign with India. And of course, there is some financial help that is also coming in the form of India rolling over a $50 million treasury bill for yet another year to provide budgetary relief to the government. Other than that, India and Maldives are also yet to start talks on a free trade agreement. So both sides will be negotiating over a free trade agreement. And of course, Mohammad Muizzu, the president of Maldives, welcomed that move. He thanked the Prime Minister for extending budgetary help, given the kind of turmoil that the country is facing in terms of an economic downturn. The debts of the country are increasing, and of course, foreign exchange reserves have also dipped to an all-time low. Remember, one of the credit ratings agency, Moody's, also reduced its credit ratings a short while back. So definitely help coming in at the right time, at a good time for the Maldivian economy. Let's also go through some of the comments that the Prime Minister made, and I quote, "India and Maldives will be connected via UPI in times to come." So obviously there is that kind of expansion of ties, strategic expansion of ties that both the countries are looking at in terms of a bilateral trade partnership. He also said that support will be provided for new commercial port in Thalafushi, and Prime Minister also said that Maldives has an important place in India's neighborhood policy. Other than that, 700 social housing units have also been handed over to the Maldivian side. Remember, the timing of it is very, very crucial. It's almost like a volte-face from the Maldivian president, whose stance on India has kind of been anti-India, has been against India. Just before he assumed office, once again, assumed office as the president of the country, he had an India out policy. If you remember, there were a lot of tweets against Maldives as well, and that really led to many people not going to Maldives and cancelling Maldives on social media. So definitely help coming in from Maldives to Maldives from India just at the right time. In fact, he stated that India is the largest tourism source market for the Maldives, and I do hope to welcome more Indian tourists. From the Indian side as well, India considers Maldives an important part of its neighborhood policy. It also considers Maldives, a key maritime neighbor in the Indian Ocean region. Remember, this trip will extend till the 10th of October. We can expect some business meetings as well. President Muizzu is expected to address meetings in Mumbai and Bangalore. So we'll be keeping a track of all of those developments.
Thank you so much for joining us. That's the Maldivian president extending the olive branch to Narendra Modi after, of course, those spiteful comments made by the president. But
there comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.